Hey folks, today we're going to look at two different 9mm pistols, the M&P by Smith & Wesson and the Glock 17. Glock 17 has been around for 20 years plus and has been used across the world. It's very popular. I've owned one for the better part of 20 years and thrilled with it. And the newer M&P line has come out over the last few years, and it's really winning over a large number of folks who enjoy shooting pistols. And in this case, the polymer pistols have turned out to be extremely durable. So we'll just be shooting a couple different things, and I've got some plates out here, and we'll talk sort of about my perception of the gun itself, how it functions, the recoil, muzzle flip, and things like that. First gun that we're going to shoot is the M&P, and this is the again, the polymer frame pistol. Really like the ergonomics on this, and so let's see what she looks like. So from my standpoint, subjectively, I really like the way the gun feels. The design of this they've really done a fabulous job in terms of the frame of the gun and where the frame fits in the hand. One other thing that I really like about it is the fact that it has interchangeable backstraps, and in this case I have the smallest ones on there. I have small hands, and so that works really, really well for me. Very easy to shoot, and a natural pointer. As I come out and press out to the shot, it's just sort of right straight out there. Very easy for me to hit that shot. Very little felt recoil or muzzle flip. So from my standpoint, really, really like it. Now let's take a look at the Glock 17. Okay, now we're going to shoot the Glock 17. In this case, this is a Gen 3 version. I've had it for a while, shot it a lot. The only other modifications other than the gun itself, in terms of what I've done to the gun itself, are a 3.5 pound trigger connector, and then some Heine straight 8 sights. I really like the Heine sights. I think they're excellent. So I'm shooting the same ammunition. This time the ammunition I'm shooting, and I just shot with the Smith & Wesson, is the American Eagle 115 grain 9mm ball ammo. So let's take a look at this. From my standpoint, this gun is just a little bit snappier. Not a bad thing, but it's just a perception. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to move the camera and give you guys a slightly different view from the side, and hopefully you'll be able to see the slight difference, at least with the way I manage the gun in terms of its recoil and how that looks. Okay, so now side view. Again, we're shooting right here. This is the Glock 17. Just, we're going to watch a recoil. So you got some sense of that. Again, it's a 9mm, it's very controllable. Now let's take a look at the Smith & Wesson. Purely perception, but from my standpoint, the felt recoil associated with this gun is less. And I think that really has to do with the fact that because of the grip angle of the gun, I'm actually getting the web of my hand way up there. So the hand is actually closer to the axis of the bore than the way the Glock fits my hand. So from that standpoint, I think for me that's a difference that does aid in managing the felt recoil. So we'll now move the camera and we'll try this again from a slightly different position. And we'll see how that. Right now we're going to actually, I've moved the camera again. This is a camera on a tripod. There's no one standing. and wouldn't put anybody on the front side of that. So I'm now shooting the Glock 17 again. We've got some steel out here and we're just shooting, and I want to give you a visual representation of what this looks like now from where I'm shooting, and give you a sense of the recoil, and then we'll switch to the M&P. And now the M&P. And again, this is purely subjective rather than scientific. But from my standpoint, the M&P feels like it's staying down. The front of the gun, in terms of muzzle flip, my follow through is actually a little faster, a little easier for me. I'm able to find that front sight when I'm making multiple hits or transitioning between the different targets. So I think there is a significant advantage for my hands with this particular gun, the M&P 9mm. .83. Looks like I just barely broke the line on this. Let's take a look here. So 4 shots, 2 shots, again just broke the line. I mean, that would barely count on that.